He just went down to the bathroom. He has a headset on though. Seth was just asking for you. Oh, okay, all right, never mind. Yep. I want you to call me Ari, though. So you can hear me when I just press the talk back and hold it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to TPN Season 3, Episode 6, powered by Elders Helpers. It's Ladies' Night. I'm Scott McAllister, along with my other designated survivor, Greg Root. Greg, these ladies look fierce tonight.
Absolutely. 10 of the best women's teams in the Midwest have gathered here tonight to battle it out for a prestigious TPN victory. Not only the $800 prize money is on the line, but bragging rights. Let's take a look at the bracket, Scott. Which of these matchups are you looking forward to?
Okay, a couple things about the procedure tonight. We've got 10 teams, so we've got 2 rounds, and there are 2 games in the round of 16, 2 matches. And those are both going to be great matches. I can't wait to watch them both. In the 8-9, it's just the 2 tightest teams in the entire competition starting off. But I'm really looking forward to that 7 versus 10 match. Amy Tran and Catherine Bruniger are tough. They've got great offensive weapons. And Kelly Dykema and Amy Tran have good resets. Kelly can be a powerhouse, and Amy just blocks everything back. So those are both going to. I think both of these have the chance to go the distance into three games. However, the winners of those teams come out and they meet our number 1 and number 2 seeds. Pro level play at the higher levels here tonight, but we'll watch that all unfold. And then lastly, we'll see the 5-6 or the 5-4 and the 3-6 start at 7 o'clock. So we're going to get a little bit of an early start on the quarterfinals while we're finishing up on the round of 16 matches. So with that being said, I don't see anybody down on court 3 yet, or they're warming up. Let's go take a look at court number 5 for introductions, please.
Okay, so we have Grace Haley and Anna Harpst and Katie O'Brien and Anna Sott. They're getting their warm-up hits in.
And these are fairly high-level dupers for the lower seeds in this tournament. Last year we had 8 teams in most of our ladies' nights. It's becoming more popular, so we're getting a larger draw of teams with 10 here tonight. So really looking forward to see how that pans out. Let's go to the 2 up real fast, and then we'll go over and take a look at court 3 as it gets started. So let's go through quick introductions. On court 3, we have, as I already alluded to, Catherine and Kim and Kelly and Amy. I had the pleasure of playing with Amy last night. That duper is nowhere near accurate. She's only started playing. I don't know that she's even been playing a year. But she is a solid player. She's definitely in the higher 4s, if not higher. We played in a money ball event last night, and she was just resetting everything. So that it's going to be fun to watch because, again, Kim and Catherine both will pack a ton of power.
So it looks like they're getting close to getting the 8-9 match started for us.
So as we alluded to in the opening credits, what's on the line tonight is $800. Winner takes all. Nobody takes home anything other than points, but points are extremely important for qualifying for our championships, which are coming up in the middle of March. So that the way that those will work is that, as we're going in court 5 here, is that there's basically 3 women's events. We do play out a back draw, and the teams with the most points will qualify. And we think that there'll probably be 4 or 5 bids open in the championships. So in addition to playing for money and bragging rights, they're also playing for points to make it into the championships.
Haley and Anna get the side out, and they'll start their turn. So Katie and Anna are lefty-right combo there. Both a couple taller players, too, so that could come into play for them.
They're sisters. I played against Katie and Anna last night, also at that same money ball, and never an easy ball with them. They're long, they reset, they have power. The lefty-righty combination is tough, so looking forward to this match. So the book on Grace Haley is that keep it away from her two-handed backhand. Don't raise anything up waist high on her left side. It's coming back to you hard if you do. Fred, our referee there, is making sure everything stays in order. And we're underway on our other match. Let's go in and just take a quick peek in there. So again, we're going to start the quarterfinals at 7. So for the first 20 more minutes here, we're going to have these two courts of the round of 16 going.
Just a good, boring shot back to the baseline, and it came out a winner.
It'll be interesting to see what Catherine and Kim do. Kim, as you'll see, has a super solid two-handed backhand that she can hit from anywhere. She's played mixed last week, and they covered that quite a bit about her power, and she can get almost off her shoestring. She can snap her two-handed backhand. Catherine is good across all the spectrums of the kitchen work, so she can play either side and play it well. But because they're on the one, they did not unstack, so they're going straight up, in other words. It'll be interesting to see if Kelly and Amy go on a little bit of run here if they start unstacking. Catherine and Kim, that is.
That big hit came in a small package there. She put that ball away real well.
Tennis player background, yep. She has velocity. And they stay straight up. Interesting. Thought there they may have come back to their opening set.
Good drive again.
Yep. Because of Kim's backhand in the middle, I would have thought that they would have liked her over on the right.
Good eyes, letting that ball go wide.
Yeah, that was close. It's 2-3. I think the score said 4 before, but.
Oh, dots the corner. Well placed ball by Kelly.
It's so hard when you those close balls because you think they're going to go out, and then your mind doesn't reset in time when they stay in to execute the shot. I think that's what happened with Catherine there. How are we doing on the other court? Let's just go back to the tube view real quickly. Both matches are nice and close.
Good job keeping the ball in play until finally someone found the middle and split them.
Back to court 5. Seth and Gabe out in the truck are working hard to make sure that you get to see every game, every point, at least the conclusion of every game. We're definitely going to show you the conclusion of every match. bring the winners of each match up for a post-match interview if time permits.
What's the temp like in that truck tonight, Scott?
I think it's down in the, I can look it up on my ring. I've got some surveillance stuff inside the van there. It's probably about 60 degrees, maybe.
Oh, about the same as Florida right now.
Yeah. They've got a heater blowing on them, keeping them somewhat warm. At some point, we're going to have to send for some food and send some pizza out to the truck. Seth, the director, was just in my ear acknowledging that would be a great idea.
Did you see the lefty-righty combo on the stack there? Good speed up.
I'm hearing it's cold in Florida at only 52 degrees. Of course, Florida's a big state, so it's probably the average. Looks like our number 9 seed is gaining some momentum.
Oh, a little paddle clank from Anna and Grace.
Yeah, got quite a comfortable lead starting off here. Again, not surprised at this 8-9. It was a coin toss on how to seed it.
Might need one more before we get a timeout and try to get at least break the momentum here. Oh. Anna and Grace have started a stack now, getting Grace on the left side.
Anna wants that one back. That was right in her wheelhouse on her left side. So hard when you play left-handed players to recalibrate your mind of where not to hit the ball. Let's go back to the 2-up real quickly, check in on court 3, make sure that, oh, it's a timeout. We're going to stay here. Let's stay back on, sorry about that. Let's stay back on court 5.
There's that two-hander from Grace.
Yeah, that's a nice offensive drive.
And then she followed it with a two-handed forehand.
Yep. That's a great example.
Oh, just wide.
But that's a great example of where you can use a drive to set up essentially it's a third shot at that point, but you set up the 5th shot reset into the kitchen, and they were able to neutralize, but then they hit that ball long, so.
Oh, Grace got all that one.
Yes, she did. The lifetime balls here is what we're playing with tonight, and those definitely have some velocity. And I also think because the holes in them are a bit smaller, that they maintain that velocity a little bit longer. So between the grip of the carbon face paddles and this fast flying ball, it's has a lot of spin and a lot of speed that stays with it through the whole trajectory. All right, let's go back into court 3. Let's see if Catherine, this number 7 seed, can stay chalk and win the first game. This is an interesting set. Kelly, I think, has more offensive tools, closest to us in the black, than what Amy has. But as you see, Amy can just reset for days. She has this thing where she uses her opposite hand to kind of push her paddle face, and she stays so stable with it. Soft. Oh, that's a great lob.
Great get on the lob.
Yep. All right. I don't think we've heard the last from Kelly and Amy, though. Amy was a last-minute sub for Nancy Henderson. We miss Nancy, but we certainly love to have Amy in the mix.
We'll get her good experience, get her farther down the line here.
Kelly and Ann on the even, so this is their normal set. Lefty on right, righty on left. It's a great lob. It's a good get.
Oh, no.
Wow, wow.
Unfortunately, we've all had that one.
See, with the tall lefty-righty combo, there's just not a lot. They can leave a lot of room in that middle and close on it fast. So,
and you can see where that pressured Anna a little bit. She thought she had to hit a really perfect dink and ended up putting it in the net.
Yeah. At a game point here on a timeout. Let's go back over to court 3, please. Now we're just getting started. Uncharacteristic miss on Kim's Tui.
Really nice slicing ball for her. Takes that pace off it. Doesn't come up. Makes it harder.
Yep, spun it away from her too. Well, where are we at on court 5? Court 5 is 0-0. Okay, thanks. Yep, I agree then.
There's the big drive we were looking for earlier.
Great defense by Catherine. Gave herself a chance at that one.
Kelly stayed big on that side, though, and just kept putting the pressure on.
They're stacking. That's interesting. That's really interesting to stack in that situation. Kelly, again, I think Kelly has a stronger forehand drive, a little bit more reach.
Yeah, with that size, you would think she would.
Wow. They just had, I hate when both myself and my partner unforced errors off of serves. Nerves must be getting to him a little bit. Another uncharacteristic.
Yeah, they're going to need a couple things to go right for them here in a few minutes so they can get some momentum going. just a dumb thing like a net cord or catch a line or just something so they could change the momentum here. Maybe that's it right there.
Yeah, Gabe knows that. Gabe knows that. So now you know.
Okay, Catherine Krim got a death grip on this early second game.
The winner of this game will go on to meet Downey Fernberg and Kristen Reinhardt, who have won many TPNs.
Absolute staples here in the women's division.
Absolutely. So they've won. I don't even know how many they've individual TPNs they've won now, but it's significant. And so it'll be interesting to see how some of these new upcomers come play the savvy vets.
Great shot. Caught Kelly a little off balance there. I know that one. I'm caught reaching all the time.
See, some of our other courts are getting ready to warming up. We're about 8 minutes away from having all four courts going. Grace and Anna, let's quickly tune into court 5. Grace and Anna are making a run, starting to put themselves back into this match.
And they are now stacking to get Grace on the left.
I like that push, Tui.
And there it was.
Yep. That might have gone out, but it's so hard to, when you're locked into it and you get what you wanted there, it's hard to stay off that. Nice deep return.
Ooh, followed up by net.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting if this holds true, and this match is kind of one-sided. And the first one was one-sided the other way. My guess is number 3 will be a death match.
That's right. If we go back to court 5 again real fast, then when you're playing a lefty. When I play a lefty, I love when I get a lefty on an odd number, a lefty-righty combo.
Oh, yeah.
So that they have to stack. So then they're moving. Sometimes I think it's, should I actually lose a point intentionally to put them on the opposite side, just so that we can go on a serving run, right? I mean, it's such an advantage here when you.
It's an interesting strategy, Scott.
Yeah, if you can drive a ball hard to the person moving their feet and get it deep into, hard into their feet with a lot of roll, you tend to get a lot of points off these lefty-righty combos.
My female partner in a rec league is left-handed, and I see many times that it's an advantage for us because people just kind of forget there's those happy zones, and hers is the opposite. But when we get stuck odd sometimes, especially returning serve.
I mean, you never want to give away a point, but I never am upset when I'm facing a lefty-righty combo and they're on the odd.
Another big two-hander in the middle from Grace.
Grace and Anna are going a nice run here. Let's go back up to the 2-up, please.
So second games in both matches are a little lopsided.
Yeah, one's the 8-9's looking like it very well might head to a third game, whereas the 7 seed looks like they're going to most likely prevail. Good lead by Amy. drop shot by Catherine. All right, we have our first match point of the day at TPN.
And Ernie doesn't end it, but the put away does.
A nice shot. Catherine with the Ernie setup. Okay. Let's head back over to court 5, and then in a moment here we'll have the winners of that up for court 5.
Good angle shot.
Again, in a couple of minutes here, we're going to be starting our matches on courts 1 and 2. Meantime, I think we'll try to get Catherine and Kim up for a quick winners interview.
And we're on to game 3.
On to game 3. So we do have some of our players warming up on courts 1 and 2, well, on courts 2 at least. Don't see any activity yet on court 1, so we'll stay locked into this three-setter that we've got going on. As you can see, they're obviously going to unwind the stack. I don't know that there would be a situation where they wouldn't. Typically, if you have a really hard server on the other side that can cause them to be out of position, they might call the hold or the fake, but it's almost that they don't even need to communicate that they're going. You know they're going. It'd be interesting to see if Grace and Anna have cracked the code from Katie and Anna a little bit after winning big in that second game. And is it because they changed their strategy and figured something out, or
sometimes pickleball just happens.
Pickleball just happens.
Great firefight there.
Are you ready for the Well, hey, congratulations on that win. Tell me about that match.
Well, it was a fun one. Me and Catherine haven't really played together, so it was nice to like figure out in real time. I think we did a great job communicating. I don't think we had any issues with that, so I think it was a great start.
Yeah, we tuned in and watched quite a bit of it. I thought that you might get a little bit more pressure out of Kelly. I knew that Kim would reset well, but you two did, I think, everything very well. What was your approach to any strategic considerations playing them?
Because we're new playing together, we were really working on communicating, figuring out who was going to take the middle balls and try to just set up the other person.
So when early on in the first game, you started with you on the left, Catherine, and Kim on the right, which I like with Kim's two-E backhand being so powerful. I like that look, and with your length, I like you on the left. But then you were on the one, and you didn't unstack, and you even on the serve, you had a chance to unstack, but you stayed straight up. Can you tell me a little bit about your thinking about staying straight up as a partnership?
Yeah, we talked about it earlier today, and we thought that we would start straight up and just kind of see how it felt. If we felt like we needed to adjust that, we could do that. Kim said that she felt comfortable on both sides, so we were just kind of taking it as it came and felt like things were going well the way we kept it, so that's what we did.
And were you disappointed that you didn't get the Ernie on that final point, or were you happy that she came over and cleaned up your mess?
Oh, I'm very happy that Kim cleaned up.
It was a good setup. Perfect,
It was.
perfect.
It really was. Yeah.
It wasn't a well-executed shot, but at least I got them thinking about it.
You were all the way past their kitchen line by the
Yeah.
time you were done, so you were out of the point if they did get anything back. That was great. But tell us a little bit about this match. So this is the other round of 16. It's obviously the 8-9 seed, and they're going all. It looks like they're going the distance for a tight third game battle here.
Oh, wow.
Who do you like in this one?
I mean, I really thought that the O'Brien and Sott team would really bring all the power. I mean, I do think that Anna and Grace like that, so I think it is just a battle of who can hit the hardest. But I am surprised to see that the games themselves weren't close, but to go to 3, I am pretty surprised by that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of balls down at people's feet. They're resetting, and then, of course, there's the tack, but.
Right. Katie and Anna play together regularly, so I know that they have a lot of familiarity with each other, which helps. So we'll see if that impacts the game.
And then, all right, so looking at the bracket here, you've got the number 2 seed, Downey and Kristen. Tell me about what's your mindset going into that match.
I mean, I think we're going to just stay steady. They're obviously a good team, so we're just going to play the best that we can. I know they're a long-standing team as well, so they have their communication down. They have their strategies and stuff. So we'll just play around with it. We'll adjust, as needed, but we'll just take things in stride, I think.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. So tell me, how long I know you come from a tennis background. How long have you been taking pickleball seriously?
Taking it seriously.
Are you taking it seriously?
I mean, I'm taking
You
it
working
pretty
at it?
seriously. Yeah, I do still, play pretty often. But I mean, my beginning was very different. I did start, my very first tournament ever was Beer City 5-0 mixed. I had only played for a month at that time, but my brother wanted me to play, so I did. So I had that exposure to high level in the beginning, so it was just a matter of getting myself, up there again.
Learning some of the touch and the pickleball IQ.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Catherine, basketball background, and was it college?
Yep.
Where at?
I played at Valparaiso University in Indiana.
All right. And so then in your pickleball journey, what is maybe 3 years at most?
Yeah, I really picked it up during COVID when everyone was looking for something to do outside, and it was just fun to learn a new sport and have another way to compete again. So it's been great.
Yeah. And so the point is that you two are relatively new. Now you're going to face kind of the old school Downey and Kristen. So I love new blood in the sport. Congratulations on your first round win, and we look forward to watching this next game from you.
Great. Thank you so much.
All right.
Good job, ladies.
Thanks.
All right, let's head over to court 1 for some quick introductions. Yeah, so this is the first, courts 1 and 2 are going to be the first rounds of our quarterfinals going while we're waiting for those rounds of 16 to finish up. This is a great match. We got Sarah Ramenzi and Melissa Kildo. playing against some of our local players, Zipporah Benting, who, if she's not going to be on the court, she's going to be out in the production truck directing the show. Looking forward to watching her play. She's also an instructor here at All In, and has really, in the last year, her pickleball has really gotten good. She's been playing a lot of high-level pickleball. She's getting very aggressive. She's always had good resets, so looking forward to watching her. And then her partner is a high school senior, soon-to-be college pickleball player for one of the few colleges in the state, or actually in the country, that actually has an endorsed pickleball program.
And she's sporting the sweatshirt of that school right now.
The court 5 is getting close. We'll jump in real fast after a quick introduction. So those of you that have been watching TPN this year, you'll know Jessica Samiri, and the number 3 seed player has had a lot of success this year in the mixed division. Close battle. Came up short last week with Casey, but fought valiantly. The previous one they won, so she's Casey and her won the mixed number 1. So she's 1 for 2, but it made both finals. Playing from the 3 seed with her partner Courtney Clark against Bree and Erica. Erica is Zipporah's mom. Amazing player. You're going to see a lot of resets from her. I'm not super familiar with Bree's game. Greg, do you know much about the book on Bree?
I don't know that much about the book on Bree.
Go back to 4 zone, please. And let's go. Yeah, there we go. So we're getting close to a conclusion here.
She is a full-time mom, so she's probably tougher than the rest of us.
Whatever was going on there, they've got themselves sorted out.
So Grace and Anna trying to put a bow on this one with the serve. Oh. Grace jumps way over to the other side, but hits a great two-y.
So as promised here at TPN, you're going to get to see all the matches.
So we're on for match point now.
Oh, she must have just hit the back line on that. Our view was blocked, but that looked like that was going to go deep. All right, they're on the 2 now. Second attempt at a match point. Oh, that's a great close.
So yeah, Anna got that dink up just a little bit. Katie and Anna can get a couple here and put some pressure back on them. That could get them back in the match.
She's had a couple of those tonight where she's closed in on the middle and just come up a little bit short.
Another match point with Anna serving here. Grace will take their 4th chance at this match point.
We'll go back to the 4 zone if they get a side out here. Oh, that's a great reset. Wow.
And
That's
then
a good
the two, he
close.
puts it away.
Yep, that's a good conclusion point.
So Grace and Anna, after dropping the first one pretty significantly, come back and take it in the next two.
All right, let's just check in on court 3 real fast for some introductions. As we already talked about, we met Kim and Catherine already in the booth here for the interview. They're already starting. They're going against the very prolific pair of Downey and Kristen, both coming in from the greater Lansing area.
Seasoned veterans, nice healthy dupers from both of them, work really well together. I've always just admired Kristen so much. She's just a wall back there. It's just
Wall.
coming back.
And Downey, if you push anything into Downey, if you speed up into her, that is not a formula to win. Her backhand block is exceptional, probably the best in the state for women. Let's check in on some other courts here. And that another 4 or 5, or another seed group that's only 1 seed away on championship court here. Looking forward to this. Alexis over there in the blue skirt went. I think she and Jack Bellinger finished 4th or 5th in the mixed, which is last week. You know, that's 16 very challenging teams, and so for Lexi to be only 17 years old, I mean, she might be 18 now, but to be coming into the sport to be that good so quickly is, as you can see why, right? Look at that reach she just had through the middle. That she is really becoming a force and a body bag to boot.
Good timing with the comment, Scott.
She is just tough. Getting ready for another interview. We'll be back just in a quick sec. Well, hello, congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
We were anticipating that match and looking forward to a 3-setter, and we got it. Can you tell us what the keys were to going down a game to start and then taking the next 2 games to advance to the next round? That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure. I think we had a little bit of a slow start with that first game. But after that first match, I told Anna, you know, we got this. Let's just continue to remain calm. Let's get into some dinky battles, kind of move the girls around a bit, and try to take a little bit more of kind of the offensive mindset.
So that was a strategic component to slow it down a little bit. I mean, obviously they're long and they're tall and they got some power, but you intentionally changed the strategy up. Do you think that was the key, or did you just settle in? I mean, as Greg said, we were watching your thing and we said sometimes pickleball just is pickleball. So was it more that you locked in, or was it more that you had a strategic shift?
I think it was both. We were a little nervous, especially me, the first game, and then kind of like reset our mindset, decided what we were working on, and focused on that the next 2 games and pulled it out.
That's great. Now let me see who you got up next.
We got Monica.
Yeah, Monica and Tia, I think. So we're excited.
So what's the mindset going into that match? I love this matchup.
Yeah, I think Oh, go ahead.
We're going to be the underdogs, but sometimes that makes you play better. So
Exactly. We've got nothing to lose, so we're going to give it our all.
That's right. That's right. So when you say give it your all, I mean, are you going out there and swinging for the fences, or are you going out there and you're going to just, keep it low and slow? What have you figured out what the approach will be?
I think it kind of depends what they start to give us, right? I think if we can get into some longer jinking rallies, I think that might be good for us instead of kind of that 2-3 ball rally match, just to really get some good points going.
Yep. Tell me, how does the lifetime ball suit your play style?
It's definitely taken me a little bit to get used to, but playing with it more consistently, definitely getting better at it.
And what's your background?
Background in what?
In sports?
In sports tennis.
Okay, all right. So I think that this ball kind of starts to play more like a tennis ball. It takes spin, it stays faster longer with the small holes, so you can win through aggression. So it'll be interesting to see how that works for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you like in this match?
This is a really good match. Yeah, close first one too. So
yeah, I love watching Alexis play. I feel like she has such great control over the ball. It's been fun to see her and play a lot with her over the last 2 months.
Oh, you've been playing with her?
Mm-hmm.
We're just talking about how she's relatively new to the sport because she's relatively new to this world, but she's just coming on so quickly and so well. Just look at that. Look at those. She's getting low on those knees and pushing. Look at that power. It's so good. So good.
For sure. It's fun to see all these girls just getting better each year and playing with them a lot. So
yeah.
It sure is. All right. Well, any final shout outs you want to give before you head down and start thinking about your match against the #1 seed?
So shout out to my family, mom, brother, dad, all of them.
Shout out to my bestie Rachel and also Amy Tran, who's playing today too. Hopefully she'll pull out a couple wins as well.
Yeah, Amy did a good job starting off. A lot of pressure to come into that situation. She did great.
Awesome.
For sure. Thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job, ladies.
Thank you, guys. Very fun.
We got such a close match from the 4-5 seed, as you'd expect. But it's always nice when it comes down to a tight game. Interesting that, again, on the far side, they're not on stacking. Of course,
Great dive with
yeah,
Zipporah.
that's a good two-y, Zippy.
That's a pressure shot too. They're on the 2. You're 1 away. This one extends the match either way, so it was a big shot for her.
Yep. That says to me she's starting to lock in visually because that's a good dig. Oh, nice shot,
And a good
Melissa.
put away.
Yeah.
I've been watching her hit balls hard between people since we started this thing.
Look how
Wow,
well Lexi drives through
Great
her legs.
patience too.
She holds her paddle still and drives up through her legs with her big muscle grips. So strong.
Oh, great
That's a
block
tough,
in the middle.
tough dig.
Zipporah got big there and ate up the middle and forced the error.
Let's real quickly go back to the 4 view and make sure we're checking in on other matches. We'll come right back to this one as it gets close to a settling point. Still warming up in court 5, and the other ones are close. All right, yeah, let's dial back in onto center court. I'm surprised that the 2 seed is getting pressed as hard as they are. Actually, not surprised because of who they're facing. They're facing a warmed-up Kim and Catherine again.
We've seen it here many times on Thursday night. That first round bye.
10-10-2.
Sarah with the serve.
That's a nice shot. That's a nice setup, Sarah.
Yeah. I need
Right,
my
she
partner to set me up. I can't do that to myself.
Yep, she went after Zipporah's left hip or right hip and got the shot she's looking for and closed on it. It's good stuff.
Okay, game point.
Lexi playing big in the middle. Oh, that's so good. Nice reset zip. Oh, nice conclusion. All right, let's go back to the 4 zone. Let's go check on that 1-9 seed. I'm sorry, the 2-7 seed on court 3. Look at this. Look at this. New school versus old school.
9-5 on the serve. And an out ball. You can warm up all you want, but it's not the same as having a game under your belt.
That's right. Well, and again, I mean, it's not also because this Kim and Catherine team is tough. Game point. Let's go to court 2 real fast and look for that game point. All right, we're side outs on both, so we're gonna stay here on the TV for a minute. And we'll go over in a minute here and look at our court 5 after these games conclude and do some quick introductions of our number 1 seed.
Jessica with a great cross-court finish on that one.
That's a.
Well, Downey gave her her best shot, and Amy was all over it.
We got simultaneous game points on both courts. Let's just go back to 2 and watch it that way then.
And again,
oh, that hit.
Amy, wow.
The number 7 seed takes an impressive first game win. And our 3 seed trying to close out their first game. That's a nice acceleration. Erica has real good hands. Normally she gets that one back. All right, let's go to court. Let's go back to the 4 zone. I think we're in the middle of all 3 first games have just concluded, with the exception of our court 5, which doesn't have a score yet. Can someone please? All right, so here we've got Monica Nguyen and Tia Mukherjee, the number 1 seed. Obviously, they get the number 1 seed for their capabilities as both individuals and as a partnership. This is going to be fun to watch. They're playing the 8 seed that we just had in the booth, that just had an impressive 3-game match. So we'll see how if the bye is a curse, and playing a warmed up lower seed, how that does for this court. So we'll watch this one closely as well. You're not going to get that shot back from Monica.
Nope.
That's a little uncharacteristic of Monica. She'll get that as the night goes on. But that's her favorite shot, the Scorpion. And she just overextended. Actually just came back too far on it. Uncharacteristic also on the ground stroke error. We'll get the scoreboard updated on this one going here shortly. The scoreboards are done by our volunteers. We're so thankful for all the volunteers. So if you imagine, we've got referees on every court. We've got scorekeepers on every court. Obviously, we've got a production crew that's running everything. It takes an army to pull off this event and make it successful, and it's mostly done with volunteer power. So we're thankful for our local Grand Rapids pickleball community coming out and doing stuff. And as you can see, the team knows what they need to do, and they'll fix the problems, and now we got our scoreboard going.
And Tia and Monica have warmed up a little bit.
Let's go back to the 4 zone real fast, see if any other games that are done with their first have started.
The 3 other courts are all early in their seconds.
Oh, that is such a good shot. Anybody that's watched Tia play knows that that two-handed backhand is amongst the best in the business. And you can see that just there she rolled it with top, hit the line, perfectly placed.
And we're quickly to a game point from our number one seed.
Yeah, what is this game, about 4 minutes old? Same spot, missed it just about by 6 inches wide.
Nothing else, maybe Anna and Grace can build a little momentum for the next game here by getting 3-4 points.
I don't mind Monica taking that. However, it is Tia's Tui, so you might want to concede that when it's that far over. It's pretty impressive that Monica can have 3 or 4 unforced errors, which are uncharacteristic for her, and they're still just rolling through a 10-4 lead right now.
Yeah, against a team that just played 2 really, really good games.
Yep. Right. And remember, they said they're going to swing for the fences. So they're working out some scoring issue here, but again, I wonder how Haley and Harpst will address this deficit. They were able to adjust in their first round by slowing the pace down in the subsequent 2 games, and now it's a whole entirely different situation against Monica and Tia. Monica and Tia are able to play the soft game.
Okay, we're finally back at it, and Grace with the serve. That's not coming back.
Two chances at a game point.
And Monica puts it away
just
after.
Good hands. It's just a hands battle, and Monica just wins it.
So maybe lightning will strike twice here for Haley and Anna, and they can use the second game to really get their act together.
Let's go back to the floor zone, see where we're at. Close games all across, starting off on their second games. Court 1. Yeah, let's punch into 2 real fast, see what's going on here. Got a mini run going from the lower seed up on the second game 2.
Oh, filthy shot by Jessica. Just held that off.
Do you think that maybe Erica thought that that was going to go wide or deep and just
let her go?
She might have been able to close on it, but I mean, I do that a lot too, where you just think the ball's going to be out and it's not. I mean, sometimes it's a good look. I got a text this morning from my buddy, the Professor David George, who was in the greater Michiana area, South Bend area, who was warming these two up, Jess and Courtney, sorry. Sent me a picture of those two getting ready to come in and take it all tonight. They're feeling confident about their chances.
I don't bet against a professor. Good pressure shot by Bree, forces the error.
Let's check back in on the 4-up. So court 1, we're tied 6-6 in the second. We were just watching court 2. It's 5-3 with the underdog a little bit ahead in that second game. The court 3, sorry, we've got Downey. Let's tune into that just real fast, see where we're at with that. Because again, this would be the biggest upset we've had in the women's bracket if a 7 seed gets through over a 2 seed. Little miscommunication there. And again, as we talked when they're in the interview, this is not they start on the, Kim and Catherine start on the opposite sides, so they're playing opposite of the way that they start. I wonder if they'll consider a timeout here and consider potentially a change in strategy to come back and start the stack. Still tied up pretty tightly on court 1 at 6-6. Let's look on at court 1, please. Oh,
great job by Zipporah. She got pulled really wide, but really got back to cover that middle.
Yep. That's a good move by Zipporah. I think Zipporah plays just with the right touch of aggression on middle balls. She cuts, she somewhat poaches. She cuts stuff off. She's really good at it when she's on the right, cutting through with her backhands.
And a well-placed ball.
That's a nice roll.
Didn't try to do much with it, but she put it just the right amount of pace on it to keep Monica keep Melissa off balance. So the chance to spread their slim 1-point lead. Oh no!
Just missed it. Just deep.
Sometimes you do everything just right, and the ball just sails deep on you.
That was nice dinking by Zipporah. Actually, nice dinking by everybody. I liked how Zipporah was kind of still in control of that and moved it around a little bit. She was dictating.
Such a great base, though, too. She was really deep. She got deep into her knees. Was using those big muscles. Used that kinetic chain up from the ground. Almost pulled a great dig out there.
right, let's go back to the quad zone, see what we got here. That's the 2E that I was talking about. I love when Zipporah pinches that off. Oh, that's a great point by Sarah. Good put away by Sarah. Good placement.
It's tough to spread out Alexis enough to get her to not be able to get back to cover middle.
Yeah, a lot of close skill. We're commenting here with the production truck about how court 2 is a couple points away from a deciding point. Court 3 is the upset's happening, but right now it looks like Downey and Kristen might come back and take game 2. And then we've got the #1 seed that's still rolling pretty well. So we'll keep a close eye. Let's go to the 2 zone on courts 2 and 3 and keep an eye on these two real quickly as they unfold.
Big drive by Downey. Got them to game point. I don't have any statistics for this, Scott, but I think you'll see that this has happened a few times, that they come off that first round bye and kind of rusty in that first game and then get settled in.
But that didn't happen here.
It did not. It did not happen here.
The 1 seed handily takes out the 8 seed, but congratulations to that 8 seed team.
Yeah, they did great in their first game, and that's a buzzsaw.
Yep.
So Downey and Kristen finish off game 2. So hopefully we'll have a nice tight game 3.
All right, let's go back to put courts 1 and 2 in the 2-up screen for a moment, please. I think the truck was ahead of me on that. Good job, production truck, Gabe and Seth.
It's a pretty big point right here. On the 2.
Oh, nice try.
So match point here with Sarah serving to Alexis. Really game effort by Zipporah and Alexis, so that's a tough team, experienced team. Good job. So we have Tia and Monica up here after their big win in their first round game. So we've talked about some of the other matches in the past, and then an earlier match today. We're coming off that bye. It was a little cold. You guys didn't come out cold.
Yeah, we got a good warm up in, I think.
Yeah, we did. Thankfully, because usually I can be a slow starter.
Same.
But yeah, so I'm glad we got a good win. Had some good points. So shout out to Anna and Grace. They played well.
Yeah, as you can see, if you real quickly go to court 3, please. Actually, well, let's wait till we get. Yeah, let's punch in on court 3 real fast. The other match, I don't know if you've seen it, had a chance to see it, but we had a.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, tight.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting scoreline.
Yeah.
11-5 and then
Yeah,
flapped 11-4.
But anybody that knows Catherine or Kim isn't surprised by that at all. I mean, those
Yeah,
two
right.
are
Yeah.
those two are on the rise in their pickleball
For sure.
careers. So we're eagerly awaiting that one. This one, I think, is we're getting ready for maybe a match point there.
That might be match point.
Oh, yeah.
Oof, on a net cord.
On a
Oh,
net
there
cord.
it is.
What a way to win.
So tell us about that warm-up that you guys did. Did you find another team? Did you play some games? Did you just do some drilling? Did you just, the two of you? How did you go about getting ready?
I think we played with the either four seed maybe. It was against Melissa and Sarah, and we just got two good games against them, and then kind of just rested for a little while, watched our opponents to see what we could do, and then it worked out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that I was commenting that it was 10-2 or 10-3 in the first game, and the game was like 3 minutes old. Like you jumped out, and Monica, no offense to you, but you had a couple even unforced errors in that run to go up. So you two were just moving real quickly. So what was the key? How did you get off to that quick of a start?
I think we were just going for our shots. They were landing, and yeah, we were playing pretty quick, speeding up quick, not playing super patient.
Tia, you pulled a couple backhands that hit the line.
Yeah.
You know,
luck or skill, who knows?
We'll never know.
Right.
I'm gonna say it's skill because I've seen it too many times out of her. Right?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll take the win. We had a good start and excited to play.
Were you in town this whole week, Monica? Or were you on the road traveling?
Yeah. I just got back home on Tuesday. I was in Tucson, Arizona for a PBA Challenger. Did okay there. Not my best performance, but had a lot of fun. Would play with my partners again. And yeah,
right.
had some travel complications with all the flight stuff and the weather.
Oh yeah, they
So-
said like 90% of the
Yeah.
traffic was canceled in
Yep.
one day. How
So
do you deal with that?
It is frustrating, but thankfully I work remote, so I was able to continue to work while at the airport, work at the hotels, work
That's
in the
good.
lobbies. So, yeah, thankfully I can work through adversity, and it worked out. And I was just happy to be here with Tia, because Tia also just drove from Indianapolis today, right before, and got in at 6:10 p.m. So I'm glad we both made it here.
Yeah, we made it work.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
I want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Elders Helpers.
Yes.
They're such a
Oh, wait,
wonderful.
that's
Well,
not it.
they
Okay.
might be in there, but they're such a wonderful support of our local community, and so
Yes.
just wanted to take the time to thank them for their community.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, congratulations. Look forward to seeing you. Who you think you're playing next? You're going to play the winner
The
of
one right down
Grab.
here.
It's the number 4, yep.
Okay, we
Yeah, but
play
yeah.
Melissa and Sarah, who we warmed up with, potentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So when you warm up with a team you could potentially face in your second round, are you holding a couple strategies back there? Or?
I don't think we were playing in warm up. I never want to hit all of my shots, and I'm never going for ball. I'm not going for net cords. I'm not sprinting for balls because I want to save some energy. And I think same with Tia. There was a
Yeah.
couple balls during warm up. I'm like,
Is she gonna
but-
run for that?
but yeah. So we're excited to play them.
So before you go, because
Yep.
it's always a pleasure to have you both in the booth here, tell me what you're seeing on this match.
Ooh, 5-0. Tran
wow.
and Bruniger. Wow, 6-0. Maybe not. I mean, yeah, we love we love an upset. So we'll see. But also we also love Downey and Kristen. So
Yeah.
may the best woman win.
Yep, for
count
certain.
anyone
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, thank you,
you
ladies,
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you.
Look
Thanks.
forward to seeing you play.
appreciate it.
Yep. right, as let me make.
So we've got Monica and Sarah up, or Melissa and Sarah up here after their big win. So tell us a little bit about how that match went.
That was a really tough match. They were so steady, and they just blocked everything back.
Yeah, it was a lot of like tough rallies, a lot of digs, like a lot of defensive points, and it could have gone either way. So like hats off to them. They're a really good team.
Did you feel a little bit of a home court advantage that those girls had? I heard most of the cheers came for their good
I
shots.
also agree with you. I felt like everyone was against us.
You were cheering though loud. I feel like
I
you
tried
were
to cheer
cheering
for both of us. Yes.
Yeah, those are between Lexi's, youthful exuberance and, being local, and then Zipporah, who's an instructor here, who does live streaming here and such. You definitely had to face a home crowd with them. But the match wasn't, you won it in 2, but it could have very easily gone 3. It was very evenly balanced. So congratulations for overcoming a very good 5 team. As we were watching it, we were noticing how well Lexi was closing the middle, and then towards the end, Zipporah was also closing the middle. So what was the key to the match in terms of we're using dink placement, speed? What was the formula to win that match?
I think we really just had to mix it up. We tried to be a little more patient because their blocks were so good. The more power we gave them, they just give it right back. So being a little more patient, trying to off speed, hit some feet, and making them move to find an opening really worked for us.
Yeah, I think it was definitely like dinking towards their feet because, like you said, that they were covering the middle. They move so well. They have such good reach that it really was like hitting like below them, trying to hit behind them. Hitting through them was not working.
All right. Now, did you bribe Sarah at all with the prospect of any, was it cupcakes? Tell me about this cupcake thing.
Oh my gosh, I won first place in a cupcake baking contest at Zender's in Frankenmuth yesterday.
Oh, cool.
So I will have to bring some next time we're together.
Yes, please.
So let's comment on this match for a moment. Look what's going on here.
What a great match. What a great score. These are 2 really tough teams. Yeah, that's crazy. They split.
It just tells you like the depth of like women in Michigan and just like the women that like drive here to play. Like there's not a bad team here at all. Every game you have to fight for.
Yeah, absolutely. And, obviously Downey and Kristen have been doing this together for a long time, and they're strong. But this, I think they were saying, Kim and Catherine, this is the first time they've played together.
Oh, wow.
They look really good together. I'm a pretty short player, as you can see next to Sarah. So I love Tran with her power, and she's so petite too. I love it.
Yeah. She does pack a punch,
Yes.
doesn't she? And Catherine's just such a smart player.
Very smart, yeah. Wow.
All right.
Point.
Well,
Good point.
ladies,
Yeah, tough
congratulations. We look forward to you'll be taking on the winner. Oh, no, you will be going against Monica and Tia, right?
Yes.
What's your mental calculation going into that match?
We really just need to be consistent, keep our shots down and in, and expect a lot from them.
A lot of
You
power,
know
a
what?
lot
They
of
are
like
such great, well-rounded players that they can dink, they can power, they can just do a slew of things. So we just have to be ready and also be ready to give it back.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be another battle. I think we just have to be patient. We have to expect that they're just going to hit a lot of good shots at us and just know that like we can hit them right back to them. So, yeah, it'll be fun to be on the court.
Yeah, we cannot wait for it. So best of luck, congratulations, and we look forward to watching you play some more tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, our last match going, and then Kristen gets one off the edge. Well, congratulations on that win, ladies. Why don't you tell us what happened in the match and went well for you guys?
Well, I feel like both games kind of started the same, where we're trying to be ultra aggressive, and that was kind of our game plan going in, but a lot of our shots were kind of flying out. So once we got that down, both times starting down either like 2-6 or 1-5, we figured it out. But we knew that the points were going to be long, and we knew that they were probably going to throw up some lobs. So we had a game plan going in, and once we got it down, I felt like we did pretty good.
We just wanted to keep it interesting.
Oh, that's nice. We all appreciate that. All of our viewers appreciate that. But you said that you had some balls going out early. Was that some adjustment to that lifetime ball? I'm sure you guys are pretty experienced with it, aren't you?
Yeah, we play with it pretty much only. So I don't know. I don't really know what was happening with
I was just getting excited. I don't know. I just feel
look at this match. Isn't it great?
Yeah. I know, and we get to play the winner of it, so maybe they'll get a little tired out, make it a little easier on us.
You could just be standing there, tapping your foot outside the court. Hey, we're ready to go.
We're ready.
Yeah, let's go.
No.
Yeah, but we know these players. Well, I know these players well, so I kind of gave her the backstory on, all four of them, and all four have different weapons. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Did the slow start entail any kind of strategy change, or is it just a little bit of a time to settle in and get the nerves down a little bit?
Yeah, I think we kind of settled down and came up with a game plan, and I feel like when Jess and I practice, we actually really strive coming from a comeback. We like comebacks.
Tell me about this picture.
So that was this morning. We play with Dave George all the time. He's a senior pro from our area, so we practice with him all the time, and he of course told us to tell you that he said hello. And
he was texting me saying that he's the reason why you're winning today.
Oh yeah.
Wait, actually, it's also because of Zach, Quinn, and Niru.
Oh yeah, those
Zach,
are our
Quinn,
guys
and
too.
Niru.
Yep.
Those are the guys that got you ready.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Courtney and I usually are on the opposite side of the court when we're back home because we play a lot of mixed doubles. So it's nice being on the same side, and we know each other's games well, obviously at this point. And
you have a love-hate relationship when she's on your side of the court. It's
only
good.
Love.
And then
only love.
Good.
Yep. Wow, 9-7 timeout. This is gonna be good. Wow. What?
Okay, well, while they're on timeout, we're gonna look forward to your next match. Who you facing next?
So it's that one. It's the
of course.
winner
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So that'll be Be careful. Be careful. They're both hot and they're both tested. So
we know some of them have good forehands, some have good backhands, some of them have good dinks. We are ready.
All right. Okay, you ready to go?
Yep.
All right. Well, best of luck. Thank you for stopping by. We look forward to watching that match.
Thank you.
Good luck, ladies.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. I'm not sure if they're on the one or the two, but I wouldn't know. They're on the.
They have to be on the one.
Hard.
Yeah. These last couple are always the hardest to get.
That's a great drop shot.
Oh no.
Such good sportsmanship amongst these ladies, a lot of mutual respect. See if Downey and Kristen can put some pressure, scoreboard pressure back on these two. Match being called by Bob Trout. Bob gives back to this pickleball community here in Grand Rapids so much. He's instrumental in the Beer City Open and organizing and getting all the referees in and finding them lodging and sponsor families and everything. We thank Bob Trout for everything he does for our community.
I was waiting for a speed up. I think they, with the way the score was, they played it a little conservative for a minute, and then here it came. Well timed.
I wonder what. Oh, there's another. Oh, she got it. She got it.
Did she hit the post?
I don't think she did. I think it was clean. Yeah, it was clean. So as I was starting to say with Kim, with her tennis background, she obviously has, ground strokes with cuts and topspin. I wonder what her calculus is when she decides to. I noticed on one of her returns, she used a cut return. So I wonder what her calculus is when she chooses to roll topspin versus a cut. Oh, that's signature Kristen and Downey there. As you can see, Downey just moves that backhand around so smoothly. Kristen dug the initial reset, and then Downey got under pressure, and it just never looks like she's struggling in hands battles, that Downey that is.
And such a veteran move for them keeping Catherine back here. She made her hit 4 or 5 shots from the baseline.
Yep. And good work by Kristen, or by Catherine, keeping it cross and low.
Yep.
Downey's is tall and has a big reach.
This is a match point.
Oh, wow.
My. How many times have we seen Downey put that ball away?
That was a great dig by Kim, though.
It was.
We are underway on court 1. I think Sarah and Melissa were saying how they need to make sure that they keep the ball down, and that was not that. That's a really good 1-2 combination from Sarah, but it was also even better defense by Tia. So I'm sure Sarah's going to crack the code here. It's going to be fun to watch her try to break that out. How would you see, Sarah's, getting aggressive with that drive? She went to Tia's right hip, and Tia blocked it. Now she came back ultimately to her further on her backhand. I wonder what her strategy will be to try to continue with that pressure.
I still think Sarah did the right thing on everything that she did, and Tia just executed a really good counter.
Might take them a little while to adjust to the speed that the balls are coming back.
Great defense by
That's
Melissa
a great
and Sarah.
point from everybody. The number 1 seed is off to a rolling start. So let's scan the crowd real fast. The fun thing about Thursday premiere night TPN is that with all the courts going, we got all these different groups of people that are there to watch and support their favorite players. By the way, if you have your own favorite player at home right now in the backdraw, you can still watch them. All 4 of the courts are streamed independently on the All in Pickleball Gym YouTube channel. So if there's somebody that we're not covering and you want to watch them, you can find the court they're on and watch their entire match. But it's a cold night here in Michigan, cold, snowy night, and we still have a huge crowd that turns out. Greg, what do you think if you're down at this point? If you're Sarah and Melissa.
So I got to fall back on not my pickleball experience so much, but just as my own coaching experience from all the other sports I coached, that we just got to start playing well, and then maybe some good things can happen. So if we can just string a few points together, if nothing else, we can, there's a marvelous comeback that can happen, but we can have some confidence going into that second game.
Man, yeah, at some point you never want to give up on the game, but at some point you're like, okay, let's reset the game.
Well, congratulations, ladies. We were all watching, and you came up here and visited with us earlier. And I feel Scott and I brought you good luck for this next match.
Yes, thank you.
What were the things that happened in there that you guys were able to pull this pretty good upset up?
I mean, Catherine's just steady as they come. I was kind of losing it, but not Catherine,
No,
not her.
Kim just cleans up all my messes.
No, it just worked out really well with how good Catherine was dinking and setting me up. So I think that really changed the game for
This
her.
time she didn't even rely on you, though, to clean up her Ernie.
Yeah, perfect Ernie. Second attempt, awesome.
So we're watching the number 1 seed motor through the number 4 seed at this moment. You didn't fall victim to that. You were you're essentially the 7th seed taking on the number 2 seed. Yeah. Tell me about how you feel about winning against Downey and Kristen at a TPN.
Yeah, it feels great. They've been such a dominant team for so long, and we knew that we had nothing to lose going into the game. So You know, we
Does
just
that
kinda
make you
play
play
free.
freer? Does it make you play freer, or did you get tight at all during when their second game comeback, or
yeah,
what?
I got tight for sure, but not Catherine. Catherine was so steady, so.
I just feel like we didn't really have much to lose. Like they have been, you know, dominant for so long, and we just needed to make the easy balls and keep going at them.
Still hard to imagine that this is still a new partnership for you guys, and you come out here and pull one of the bigger upsets that we've had in TPN in the ladies' draw.
Well,
It really changed the game, shook them up. So yeah, it worked, I guess.
Yeah, Kim's really fun to play with.
We had other people watching your match when they were up here, other people from their winners interviews, and nobody was surprised to see you two giving them that run. They were very complimentary of you two as individual pickleball players, and they really liked the new team that you actually they probably won't like the team you form once they face you, but in the short term they are impressed with how well you two are doing.
Thanks.
All right, well, we're going to get back to watching. Thank you. Best luck. Who do you face next?
I believe we have Jesse and Courtney.
Yes, that's correct. So have you seen those two play much, and if so, what's your strategy going into it?
I haven't really seen them play. I don't think I've seen them play together ever either.
I've seen Jess play in mixed, but I don't think I've seen her play in women's before. I mean, they're obviously both great players, so we'll just see what we can do out there.
That's right. All right.
Well, keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You've already taken off the second highest seed in the tournament, so you're now playing a lower seed. So best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Catherine.
Unbelievable dig by Sarah.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Sometimes you just get the ball back and good things happen, and sometimes you get the ball back and Monica still managed to crush it.
But big props to our 4 seed by coming back and scoring the first few points in the next set, especially after getting pickled in the first one. Wow, another one just spectacular backhand by Tia. To take that ball in the middle and still stripe it down the line is really impressive.
That looks like that may have gone wide. Tia, if she would have let it bounce. But that 4 seed's looking to capitalize on some of this momentum. Oh, that's a great dig by Sarah. And Monica just keeps on going to that left inside foot or outside foot. Gets a pop up.
So our 4 seed's keeping it close against the 1 seed in the second game, but the 1 seed's starting to build some momentum in this second game now.
This is our first of our semifinals. As you just heard, we've got the 2 seed versus the 3 seed and the 7 seed coming up. They'll be starting shortly. Monica's just getting so good at finding opportunities to take anything that's hung up a little bit and put it in the right spot. She's obviously getting a lot of reps with all the PPA work she's been doing, and it's really paying off. I mean, it doesn't, when you watch it, it doesn't look like it's all that spectacular until you realize that she is specifically pinpointing areas of her opponents that are producing unforced errors. Got Jeff Louise on camera. Now that we're warming up center court, Jeff's come in. Thank you, Jeff, for being here.
Yeah, just like you mentioned a minute ago, Monica places a ball right where she wants to and applies the most pressure to Melissa to try to get a tough one back over. Momentum building now for the 1.
Lightning fast hands.
Great lead by Monica.
Yeah, Monica's slow start on her first match, some of those unforced errors, you can tell when she gets warmed up. She's not missing anything. She's seeing everything cleanly. Good hands by Melissa.
Wow. Monica, you got to defend all of her power and all of her speed, and then she just drops the lob.
Went back to last week's instant replay for a minute. Just to remind everybody how great that was, too.
Monica finally finds one to sneak through the middle. To get past, for Melissa to get one past Monica's forehand and Tia's Tui is a great shot. Exclamation point.
This is the 4 seed. You know, this is a great team. And Monica and Tia are just not under any pressure. So impressive.
So first match point on Tia's paddle. Great job by Sarah. Still alive. Let's see if Sarah and Melissa can apply a little pressure, get a few points.
In the background there, you can see on court 2, the other semifinal is about ready to get started. That was a nice shoelace dig.
Monica puts it away for the match.
Great performance there by our number 1 seed. All right, let's real quickly, we'll tune into 1, but let's remind everybody where we're at by looking at the bracket real quickly. So as you can see here, it's been pretty much chalk up to the point when you see, again, the number 7 seed, which is the match we're just getting ready to tune into here on court 2 versus the number 3 seed. So we'll see if the number 7 seed can maintain their hot hand. Let's go ahead and check back in on that. First points of both teams on the board now. Catherine and Kim, closest to us, are the 7th seed. They took down Kristen and Downey on court 3. And their first match was against the 10 seed, also on court 3. This is the first time they're playing on a court other than court 3. And
they should petition to stay on 3.
They should. They should have. That's part of the back bracket now. But Courtney and Jess are played their first round on court 2, so they're familiar with this court. This court's in the middle of the building, so it doesn't have a hard, solid wall, which sometimes can help for seeing the ball a little bit. There's some open sight lines here. Might take Catherine and Kim a moment to adjust to that.
So Marion Clark off to a quick 5-1 start. Well, congratulations with another win, ladies.
Thank you.
What's the feeling about how this one went and how you played and how it compared to the last one?
I think we also.
They're the number 1 seed, by the way. Sorry.
That's all right.
I think we started strong this one too.
Yes.
Everything was kind of going our way game one, and then we just carried that momentum into the second one.
And I will say, Tia kind of carried the team. I didn't do much. I was just pinching middle, and she was just dinking it out until we had to speed up or
I
something.
disagree.
Yeah,
You two
not
played
true at all.
super solid. Monica, your court vision and your placement of your shots was amazing as well.
Yeah.
I was trying to pounce on the ball, but she was holding down the team, and I was just
You just
getting
made
over
it
there.
easy.
There you go.
Just
that
setting up
whole-
with the nice shots.
That whole match looked easy for you two. So impressive. All I can say is wow. That's a 4 seed. That's a good team.
For sure.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They played
Yeah.
really well. And we had a lot of good points, which I don't know if the score necessarily reflected that, which it doesn't always, but the points were good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I didn't see any unforced errors from you two. So tell me about that. Do when you come off a match like that, are you thinking like, okay, this is average, this is our mean, or are we thinking, wow, we just locked it in? Like,
I think we were locked in, but I
Yeah.
also don't think that was our peak play. Like, I think we were playing well and made good shots, but I think we are a good partnership, and this is only the second time we played together before, so there's for sure more out there, and I think we both just did play well, though.
Yeah.
okay, so let's tune into this match.
Yeah.
How do you think this one's going to go?
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't personally know Courtney like super well. Obviously, we both know Jess. I've both played women's with Jess. And then obviously I know Kim and Catherine from Grand Rapids. And I think this is their first time partnership. So
It is, yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
good for them for beating the 2 seed.
They beat Downey and
Yeah.
Kristen.
The 2 seed to get to the 3 seed, which is a bummer of a draw for them, but they're making it work.
So you just saw Kim there just wind up with all she could with her two-y.
Yeah.
Jess handled it. It reminds me of watching Jess and Casey warming up, where she's able to take pressure. So how does Jess handle pressure?
She handles it great. I think playing with someone like Casey will get you ready for any shot that comes
Truly.
your way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think she's always dialed in and always trying to be the best partner that she can be.
Do you have a cheat code on her yet, Monica? Where do you try to attack her? Does she have any vulnerabilities that you would divulge on the live stream?
I don't know if I can share. I mean, when I've played her plenty of times in mixed and I guess in women's, if we just dink it out, something will happen where I can usually create something or she can create something. But I think extending the points, that will probably happen way more if we play Jess and Courtney, just longer points. But also, who knows? Who knows what me and Tia have in the bag?
Yeah,
That's right.
We'll have to wait
Yeah.
and see.
So
Yeah.
as I was thinking how it was going to go tonight, I thought that we would see a little bit more slowdown, a little more dinking. What is it that, I mean, in women's, the power disparity that you'd sometimes see in mixed, where you will have a dominant left side player that's able to put balls away a little bit faster, doesn't necessarily exist, but I'm not seeing it. So what is it about the women's game that's turning into speed and power so much?
I felt like I was talking too much, so I was going to let Tia talk. Would you like to answer this?
Wait, what was the question?
Remember, she had a long drive from Indianapolis.
Yeah, it's been a long day for
so.
me, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, sorry so the question is that I thought I would see the game slow down a little bit more and more deliberate dinking going on. But right now everybody is pulling the trigger fairly fast into the point. So I'm just wondering, like, has that been a dynamic shift in the women's game, or is like what's changing about it that's causing even the women now to speed up the ball so much so quickly that dinking is no longer as important as what it used to be? Or is it? I'm just not seeing it.
I mean, I think it's still important, and I think it just depends on the matchups, and each person kind of has a different style of play. And yeah, we kind of have been speeding up a lot today, so I guess that's just we're feeling confident, I guess, in going for it. And
like she said, the matchups for sure do affect that, because some teams, if we know we have faster hands than some teams, which I think we have fairly fast hands, then we're going to want to pull the trigger and want them to just counter so we can put it away, because we both have put away power. But yeah, depending on the matchup, like I said, maybe Jessie and Courtney, that would maybe be a slower game, a lot more dinking and then waiting for the right shot. But I do think a lot of people are just adding tools to their toolkit and their toolbox, and they can are doing more flicks, which I guess speaking for myself, I'm doing more flicks, and Tia does have a really good two-handed backhand counter, which usually she can get down, so that's a shot that a lot of women can have, but Tia has just different power, kind of like Kim. Kim has a lot of power in the two-way, but I don't know. I think people just have tools in the toolkit, and you bring them out in different matchups. So, yeah, we're ready for whoever we play, whether it's the 3 or 7 seed.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies, for the conversation. Good
you.
luck on your whoever you play next, and we're looking forward to seeing you on center court playing for the title tonight.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We're back from the timeout on our other semifinal with a game point for game 1.
It's at the bottom of the asset list. So over the weekend, Mr. Greg Root and I, my co-host, over the weekend we hosted the first Michigan Youth Pickleball Association competitive event over in Northville, Michigan. It had over 45 kids on 5 courts. It was a wonderful event, had by all. It's the first state in the nation to have a travel pickleball club, and so we wanted to show you this video and bring you into some of the excitement. So, Greg, what was your impression about our weekend in Northville with the kids?
Well, I just can't say enough great things about how it went. From an organizational standpoint, everything went pretty smooth. But the best part, and the only important part, was how great it went for the kids. I just saw a lot of really good play, just surprised by the level of play from even the youngest kids. And then there was a lot of camaraderie amongst the teams, and I just thought it was a special event. And giant shout out to everybody, especially the parents that braved that weather that we were dealing with on Sunday, because the teams from Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids drug West Michigan weather to the east side of the state, and it was not an easy travel.
Yeah, so the way that we've structured the Michigan Youth Pickleball Association, it's team play, teams of 4. It's by level. It's not gender specific yet, so we can have 4 3-0 girls against 4 3-0 boys. We have levels of 3.0, 3.75, and 4.25. And it's not exclusive to just the 6 clubs. The 6 clubs are Wolverine, the original indoor pickleball facility, Wolverine in Ann Arbor. Their new facility, Northville. Brighton Pickleball Club, the soon-to-be open Greystone Pickleball Club in Auburn Hills. Greg, your facility, West Hills, down in Kalamazoo. And, of course, the host of tonight's TPN All in Pickleball Gym in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So those 6 venues, clubs, have youth clubs that have been formed teams at those levels, and we're meeting to compete 8 different times throughout the winter. But those are open tournaments. So if you have a club in the state and you have a youth program, or even if you don't yet have a youth program and you can find four players at any of those levels, get a hold of us. Sign up. Come on out and enjoy the sport of team pickleball for our youth. We're hopeful that this will be the next batch of college recruits coming out of our state for teams, colleges, as they start to form their own pickleball teams.
So back to our match in this semifinal, and our Never Say Die team of Tran and Bruninger have fought their way back with a little bit of a lead in game 2.
It's a nice spot by Kim. Seven seeds making a run here.
Courtney fought off some really nice balls from Kim on that one and then finally got a put away. And 2 points in a row. That's exactly what Courtney did. Kept the point alive. Got the side out.
Oh, that is. Did she miss that?
Apparently so.
Apparently so. It looked like a
sideline to sideline.
Yeah, it looked like an intentional look away. Both Catherine and Kim are very good at moving into their partner's pressure. So if their partner attacks first, they both go and cover each other quite well. I wonder if Jess is feeling a little bit of scoreboard pressure on that one, a little rushed.
Well, Kim and Catherine have entertained us all night, so there's no reason to believe that they won't continue to do so in this game.
Agreed.
Great lead.
That's a great middle ball by Jess, just threading the needle, keeping it in. Oh, she hit it. Wow, that is so good. That's interesting with this partnership between Kim and Catherine is that they've been fighting a little bit on some of those middle balls.
I agree.
And they have to just realize they both are good, right? You know, Catherine's 2E through the middle and Kim's forehand roller through there, so it's almost interchangeable. But what they can't do is they can't impede their teammate.
That's a reflection of that new partnership.
Yeah, for sure. But see how I mean that? That's where Kim steps into the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tennis thing, I think. I mean, it probably exists elsewhere, but you know, in tennis, you are always moving into the speed when you're playing doubles.
Oh, she gave her a little look away, but just wide.
That's a good setup by Catherine. She moved them all around, had what she wanted. See, there's that cut. Great resets by Jess.
Oh, what a great job poaching across by Kim.
She moves into the pressure.
So Kim and Catherine really need to try to get a point on this side out. They gave up the first serve already, and looks like they got it. Just to keep that pressure applied.
And this is their natural set. Let's see how it goes with Catherine now on the left.
So Courtney and Jess now have a chance to try to get off this 4-point deficit they're on. And there we go.
Yeah, that's
Good
where you
firm
got to be
serve.
careful with that when you cut, you know.
Yeah, they just float sometimes. Good deep serve. I guess my coaching background keeps it coming in all the time. I just appreciate a good deep serve.
Smart timeout there.
Yeah, don't let them build too much momentum before we just sort of freeze it out and either make a strategy change or just keep their momentum, keep their hot streak from going any further.
We want to thank Selkirk for covering this on their national feed on Selkirk TV. So I'd like to showcase some of their products right now. think we just heard they're on the 2.
Just a lot of pressure
Great.
applied by Jessica and Courtney on that one. Great defense, but so positionally disadvantaged that it was hard to fight. They would keep fighting their way out of it.
Yeah, they never lost their advantage. Jess not happy with herself. Of course, that's Kim has such a powerful lot of velocity on that ball. They did
Gave us a little fake out on the.
Yeah, was that a fake out, or did they just not get around in time because of a serve?
So let's give them the benefit of the doubt that it was,
That was a fake out. That was
yeah.
I mean, we can see the signs. We should probably start looking at it. There's definitely a switch.
Let's
see if.
Oh no!
Let's see if.
Switch. Return to the left.
Okay.
And that's what they executed, and it got him the point, or got him the side out. Correction, we're to the second server.
And that was a straight up stack. This would be a fairly critical possession.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice drop shot.
It does just show the skill of these girls. Full step behind the baseline to just thread a drop shot like that is not an easy shot.
Not an easy shot at all. And she does it routinely.
I do not do it routinely. Oh, I saw that one coming. She was winding up.
So that's a great hold, right? They were, if Catherine and Kim would have given away some points there, they might have started to feel a little bit more pressure on this side out. Oh, wow. Wow. Wow, what amazing digs.
Just get it back over sometimes.
That's right.
All it needs.
You're right. You look at that point, they probably didn't deserve it, but those digs were amazing. Kept themselves in it.
Kim and Catherine have been paying straight up this whole serve.
That's a great backhand by Jess, too. Wow. Jess is definitely targeting Catherine. Oh,
wow,
like, that
Jessica
is so
Samaric,
sweet.
so good.
That's a good combination by Courtney.
Well, just like you mentioned earlier, this is a pretty crucial point right here.
Yeah, are we going to see another timeout here? Or are they going to wait till she's winding up and ice her?
Oh, great job by Catherine.
Yeah, that's probably going deep, but at least if she's going to sit on it and hit it, she put it away. Again, that's such a hard ball by Jess into her feet. So good. Jess is feeling it over there on those cross-court dinks.
Well, the crucial 10-10, so...
And when she has a lefty when Jess had, with Courtney as a lefty, it just creates so much pressure on Catherine. There we go.
There it is.
That's her third of the day. At least third that we've seen.
That one had an exclamation point on it, though.
Maybe our trailer has that one. They can show us that one again later.
Courtney answers back. Whoa, there's a big momentum swing right now. Fighting back from couple down to tie it up at 10-10 and then get the side out. Good timeout. So Scott, season three of TPN. What's been different about this season, you think, than the previous ones?
I think it's that we're no longer a sophomoric. You know, we're solidly in our junior year, so we understand a lot more. When we first started, when Dan and I and the All-In team first started doing these, not a lot of players knew about it. They didn't know it. They didn't understand it, and wouldn't necessarily always trust it. But we've been consistent over time, and the best players from all over the Midwest now are gathering. They get to see the competition that they get to play and how well Dan runs a tournament as a tournament director. So they've just started to trust that they're going to get high-quality play. And
there's an example of it right there from Courtney. 10-10 and hits the baseline on a big forehand. So, match point.
Oh, that's a great shot. That's an even better dig. Wow.
For Jessica to go across and soften the ball so much that it allows her to get back in position after being driven so far off the court. And there it is.
That is so good.
She hit that shoulder.
Well, congratulations to Kim and Catherine for a really great tournament coming out of that 7th seed and representing themselves very well tonight.
Very well, yeah, for sure.
The difference in that match was definitely Jess's locking in her cross-court dinks, just putting tons of pressure on Catherine there down the stretch. And then again, with having Courtney over there sitting forehand lefty middle, it's hard for Catherine to put a shoelace ball anywhere that's going to be able to take advantage of Courtney's backhand. And so Catherine is forced to go across against Jess, who had the upper hand in that battle tonight. So congratulations. Look forward to hearing from Jess and Courtney here momentarily in the booth. Now, because they do have a final match coming on against the #1 seed, they may opt to stay focused and not come up, but we'll see. Maybe they'll come up and talk to us.
So back to season 3 that we were talking about a moment ago during the timeout. I think we're saying the same thing, but I think the depth of the field has been what I've noticed the most. That and the example was tonight with them as the 7 seed to come up here and make it all the way to the semifinals against kind of the OGs of this whole event in Downey and Kristen.
Yeah, agreed. And it's you have to show up here prepared. What may have worked in the past may not work for you anymore. You need to put your time in between reps. So there's a lot of fresh talent coming here to try to show what they can do, and you saw it tonight.
But I think Courtney and Kim really proved themselves, and they'll be something to be reckoned with coming in the future here.
Yeah, Catherine and Kim.
Catherine and Kim, sorry.
Yep. Well, as much as I don't like to admit it, I've faced Catherine a number of times just in rec open play at Belknap Park, and I don't know that I've ever beat her. She's just so stinking solid. She's not vulnerable to much. And as you saw there, when she was threading right hand to forehand dinks all the way across court into Courtney's backhand, and
right
from compromised positions, you can tell that she's definitely an athlete. A lot of skills, good pickleball IQ. But that being said, the pressure and speed that Courtney and Jess are about to see is going to be at a whole different level.
Not quite the same.
If Tia and Monica put together a similar game to what we just watched them do against the 4 seed, I hate to say it, but it might be a quick match.
This is probably as strong as a combo team as we've seen come through here for this event.
I think it is.
Yeah.
So if we could, let's go take a look at the bracket, see how we got to where we are.
So we just had the bracket up for the viewers at home. Got you guys in the finals. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First game went pretty smoothly. Second one was kind of a dogfight.
Yep.
So tell us about. We saw the 1 point Scott had mentioned. It was down 8-10, and a great fight back. Was there any strategy change that happened in there, or as was the execution?
I just think we're like all gas. We knew we had to be aggressive, and that's what I think.
I mean, they definitely turned it on in game 2. They were making way more errors in the first game, and points weren't as long. Game 2, the points were going on for a long time, and I kind of feel like at first it was benefiting them, but then the tides turned, and the longer the point, we were happier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
We could be patient.
And you're right about the unforced errors in the first game, because so much of their play went so well through their, short of their very first game of the day. The rest of the time they were very solid.
Yep.
And so you guys took advantage of that, and just great resilience to come back from that. That's a pressure-packed situation.
Thank you.
yeah,
I
she
told
hit
you-
a massive point at 8-10.
I told you we like to
Right
keep it
down.
interesting.
Yep.
So just for the benefit of all of our viewers out there, you guys are going to keep things exciting.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, so one of the things that I noticed on that last match was, Jess, you were locked in on your 2E roller backhand dink.
That's what she kept saying too.
And-
She's
and
like,
with-
stop speeding it up.
But with Courtney being a lefty and to be able to sit there, they couldn't get to her backhand. If they
Yeah.
do it, they can't attack. Catherine couldn't attack it, so she was forced to go back to you.
Yeah.
And you were just rolling it deep into her feet, and that was ultimately the difference. So good. I don't know if that was intentionally designed, but
Yeah,
it was
that's what she told me to
highly
do.
effective. Good job with that.
I just know I have to play against that, and it's annoying. So I'm like, hey, if you're doing it against me, you better make other people suffer too.
But
Yeah.
nothing but love still.
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Makes
the goal,
me better.
The goal is for me to dink backhand, and then her put the winner down the line. So
Yeah. But you didn't even have to get that to that point. You just outground
yeah,
her. So
sometimes.
yeah, good job.
But, yep.
So tell me about this paddle, Courtney.
Oh, this is my Fury, my Thrive. It's the best
Yeah.
paddle out there, hottest paddle out there. So shout out Thrive, I love them.
Great. Jess, what kind of paddle were you playing with?
Oh, I'm a classic. I'm playing with the Yola.
But
Classic.
she's feeling a little left out because everyone's starting to play Thrive.
Yeah,
so
everyone's making the switch.
I know, gotta
All
get
right.
her.
All right, good. Well, we're getting ready soon to start on your schedule now, because we'll wait for you. Your opponents are down there warming up on center court. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look, can't wait to watch this match.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Eat as many of those as you want.
It will be interesting in this upcoming finals to see what Courtney, with the lefty, they're going to, Tia and Monica are going to see a different look with the lefty on the court. And a lefty that, has power and skills and reset capability. So they're going to have to adjust. They can't hang anything up in the middle on either side.
And the other thing is, not too battle tested so far for Monica and Tia.
Right. So if they do face adversity, it'll be interesting to see how they respond to it. And Jess handles, as we talked about earlier in the broadcast, Jess handles speed so well. Her drilling partner, Casey Cullen, will hit the balls as hard as he can right at her, and she blocks them back. So she's used to seeing, pro-level speed coming at her.
Yeah, that's got to be a big advantage for her.
See there, Dan McConnon, the tournament director, getting things set up, making sure all the people are in the right spots.
We see Monica and Tia and our officials, and I'm sure, there we go, there's Jessica. So we're probably just moments away from getting this finals going.
It's a nice toasty 6. So we're indoors, obviously. It's 12 degrees outside. We have about 2 feet of snow on the ground. And we're at a nice warm 62 degrees inside at All In Pickleball Gym here in Byron Center, Michigan. Getting ready for our ladies TPN finals. $800 is on the line. An automatic bid into the championships in the middle of March.
And even though it's our 1 and our 3, so that sounds like kind of like scratch, but our 7 made a lot of noise here today. Our 5 made a lot of noise against the 4. There was a lot of good matches.
Yeah, let's just take one more peek at the bracket as we see how this was set up. So all but the one match went to chalk. It's a testimony to how well Dan McConnon looks at the players and the matchups and gets things in the best possible order. But we're essentially back to chalk. The 2 seed was eliminated, so the next highest seed is now back in the championship, as you're saying. Just going through final instructions here. Putting all of our camera operators in place. We started tonight at 6:30. It's now 9 o'clock. So in 2.5 hours, essentially, we've been through 10 teams, round of 16, and quarterfinals, semifinals.
A pretty brisk pace for our usual timing.
Yeah. Normally we get done about 10:45 or whatever it might. But who knows? This could be a epically long match. The things that we haven't seen too much tonight is if on the right side of the screen, Monica, let's go ahead and put the introduction banners up. Yeah, so anyways, on what you'll see here on the top right hand of your screen, you got Monica Wynn, active PPA touring pro, and her partner Tia Mukherjee. Tia's from the east side of Michigan, and Monica's here locally in West Michigan. And they're facing two Fort Wayne, Indiana natives, Jessica and Courtney. Courtney is a lefty, so it'll be interesting to see how this matchup works. Anyway, so with Tia and Monica, I haven't seen, they haven't been under pressure all night. They've rolled through all their matches. And so we haven't seen how they'll pair up. I mean, Monica's starting on the left, and Monica's a powerhouse on either side. And with Tia's two-hand backhand, it makes sense that that Tia's starting over on the right-hand side. But if they play straight up, it'll be interesting to see how it pairs. So will they, if they get under pressure, will they also stack? You're definitely going to see this team of Jess and Courtney stack anytime they're on the odd score, so that you can keep Courtney's left hand in the middle from the right side. Here we go.
Great quickness by Monica, getting a wide ball and then just right back to the middle.
Great starting point. And you can see there that unlike Catherine that didn't attack Courtney's forehand, Monica isn't afraid of it. She went right after it, came back and got that middle ball, reset it.
Well, you mentioned it earlier about them going to have to adjust to the new level of speed, and it's already happened in our first 2 points.
The score is 2-0.
Good lead by Jessica. Not a lot of time to make that decision. Oh my. Well, we've all been there for that one. Pull the paddle down, let it go.
Yeah, Monica's dialed in. Tia just took one off her knuckle. Looking at it. It's fairly cold. I mean, it's 62 degrees in here, so that's a fairly cold lifetime ball. We are playing with the lifetime ball. And those don't feel good off of a knuckle. It's not a 90-degree Franklin in Florida. I love that flick by Monica to get that whole point started.
I really thought she was going to, that first one was going to set up the second one, but good defense by Jessica and Courtney.
All right, first point of the board on the board for Jess and Courtney. Oh,
wow, what
that's
hands
a
by
great point.
Tia.
I really liked how Jess and Courtney had a little bit of everything, trying to figure out the riddle here. They moved it all around. They tried a whole bunch of different shots. The score is 3-1.
One seed's building a little momentum now. Great job by Jessica. She didn't wait too long for this to get a little too much out of hand before she took a timeout. Oh, so great shot by Tia. Just waited for the right moment, split the middle. Off to a 7-2 lead in our first game in the finals. Great job by Jessica Samari. Anticipated that.
These finals and TPN is powered by Elders Helpers. Live on your own with a helper in your home. Great supporter of local pickleball. I'd like to welcome all of our viewers on Selkirk TV. Getting to see some of the Midwest's finest pickleball action here. The team closest to us comes from the Fort Wayne, Indiana area. Tia, who just served, is in the east side of Detroit, and Monica's here local.
Oh, the steamroll of the #1 seed finally came to an end, and Courtney's going to try to get a couple to get him back in it here.
One at a time.
Well, a couple unforced errors lead to a little bit of momentum headed in with the 3 seed, Samari and Clark.
What do you think? Do you think that they got?
Oh, then
nice.
some net love.
So that was, they were unstacking, and Jess, I'm sorry, Monica and Courtney. Monica and Tia have been unwinding the stack. They've tried it going. Monica missed 2 backhands in a row, so they stayed on side. Now they've gone back to their standard set.
Look at that, Jessica Samari. What a great shot.
So Jessica and Courtney have figured out something. They're able to weather some strategic movement by Tia and Monica.
Wow.
She just left it, just left it a little high. Oh, wow. Let's take another look at that one if we got it.
Right in stride.
Good job from Seth and Gabe out in the production truck. Those are the behind the scenes guys that make this all possible.
Oh, they really,
point.
yeah, they pulled Courtney into the middle with that big left hand and then got
let's-
behind her.
Let's watch Monica's flick there again. I like the verbal communication, the yeses, getting themselves pumped up. Still a large crowd gathered here.
Jessica Samari.
Courtney approves.
One of our favorite sayings, so good. Shout out to Zipporah for that one. Inside joke on all that one. This is the exact same they spot back from 8-10 in the previous game.
Yeah,
Jessica hits it with authority.
Tia's had some really great speed up, recovered from some speed ups coming at her really well. Right now, Monica seems to be a little bit out of sorts and vulnerable to some of them.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's out.
Oh, she called it out. Oh, it was out. Good replay, guys.
It was out and it didn't hit her. Oh, that was out too. Did that
was
get her hair?
almost a ponytail.
Do we have a replay of that slow motion replay from low one on that? Yes, we do. Seth's thinking of how to be.
Courtney's left got in there again.
So we have a 10-10 ball game. This is the first time the number 1 seed's seen any pressure all night long. Smart play by Tia not to overcook it. Kept the middle ball foot altitude. Wow. That was a great dig right there. This one right here to save that.
Great job on the replay,
And then
guys.
the speed up.
A fired up Jessica Samari.
The scores-
Courtney Clark take
That's-
game 1.
What does that sign say? Tighten up on that. That's great. Let's Monica win. And she does. She finds herself in a little bit of hole here, but I'm sure that Tia and Monica will have an answer and make this thing go to a third. All right, let's see what the response is going to be from Monica and Tia.
Quick side out.
You know, again, Monica and Tia went through the early rounds so easily that this is the first time they're feeling any pressure, and so maybe it just is going to take them a little while to really settle into the groove. They were just overpowered their opponents in the first couple matches, and they can't do that now. So what do you think, Greg? Does that
The first half of this match, though, they did. They were right through. I don't recall for sure, but I think it was 6-1, and up 10-8.
Yeah. But I get the feeling that they're going to have to do it with setting up points a little bit more. Courtney and Jess have acclimated to the speed.
Maybe that's the biggest difference between the beginning of the game and how the game finished, was they needed a half of a game to adjust to the tempo that Monica and Tia present. Tia answers.
That is a great speed up there from Jess. Shout out to David George if you helped tune him up this morning. They're looking good. There's two other gentlemen that they mentioned in their one. That's a good speed up.
Jessica puts away one that got left a little high. Jessica catches some net love.
It's nice.
Tia with a great reaction off that net cord. Jessica's warming up.
Yeah, Jessica definitely is warming up. That was a great combination.
Obviously feeling good, swinging with confidence, just letting it go.
It's good recovery, good spot from Monica. Monica wishes she had that one back. She just hung it a little bit, especially when you got a lefty over there. It's tough. Yeah, good timeout there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's a good timeout. Even though the match is still really close, they've been just a little loose on a couple points in a row.
There's a good picture of one of our referees, Bob Mr. Trout, Bob Trout. If we can go get there, we go. Susan Dolhanty. Really thank them for being out here and presiding over these matches. Marks of good officiating is that you never know they're there. But they do a great job at calling all the rules and making sure everybody's in the right spot and looking for foot faults.
Courtney and Jessica back on the court early, ready to get going.
I'm sure Monica's going to find her groove. Still early in this game, too. Jess is still feeling it, though.
Yep, all fired up.
She is.
Not afraid to pull the trigger, not hesitating. When ball's there, she's taking it.
Wow. Kind of get a different sense from the body language of everyone, what's going on. Very tentative on the side of Wynn and Mukherjee.
But Tia's good put away right there. Might get him some momentum going.
Wow, that's a good flick. Let's look at that flick again from Sky. That is such a good extension. Rolled up underneath it.
And then a body bag.
Wow.
They're steamrolling right now.
They're rolling right now. They used their second and final timeout of this game.
Well, they just can't wait any longer. I think they're going to have to come up with some sort of just strategy change just to shake it up.
Well, for any of those just tuning in, we are now at the 3-hour mark since we went live at 6:30 Eastern Time here in Byron Center, Grand Rapids, Michigan, watching the finals of a 10-team tournament. Moving swiftly through it tonight.
A lot of verbalization between Monica and Tia right now, so maybe we're looking at a strategy change or just trying to pump each other up.
Yeah, it would, maybe they stack differently. They tried that a couple times in game one. They only tried it once, I think, where Monica switched over and played the right side for a moment. See if there's any hand signals here.
Jessica and Courtney are full of confidence right now.
Great job by our referee, Susan. They're on the 2. That's a nice block.
Monica's new strategy was to be a superior athlete.
Check.
And let's try it.
That's the first, I've seen Monica be a little bit tentative, and she got up underneath that one with some leg drive and push that hard. There we go. Starting to see
the timeout at 8-2 was a good call.
Yep. Yeah, Monica's starting to feel it. She's getting more aggressive. Her body language is exuding a little more confidence than what it was during their run. Yep, that's a good timeout by the receiving team.
Jessica and Courtney were walking back to the back of the court together to retrieve that ball and had a quick little conversation and said, let's cut this off before it gets too much further.
Yep, that's smart.
So, Scott, you could probably lip read what Jessica's saying there, right?
She's asking her where they want to go for dinner afterwards. It's been a long day. I don't think they said the 76th Street Diner.
It's honestly my wife's favorite restaurant.
It is a great place. If you're ever down at 76th Street in Byron Center, Michigan, stop by the 76th Street Diner.
We were not paid for that promotion.
We were not.
But I am going to ask for an omelet when I leave here after we talk to them.
All right, let's see if they can keep this momentum going, Tia and Monica. And they do. Nobody's leaving.
They've been resilient all day. I think they'll fight back out of it. They needed that net love.
Yeah. But I like that out of Monica. She's been a little bit reserved, and so staying aggressive is probably the right thing to do for her here. That's twice now. Courtney's been caught on an extended forehand. She's sitting backhand a little bit and not getting around to that forehand fast enough. So from Tia's side.
So off
All
of
right.
a timeout at 8-2. They come back to tie it up at 8-all.
Great point. Good hands battle from everybody. We just missed a side out ball by the serving team, so now they're on the 2, 8-8-2.
There we go, Monica.
That's a nice roll for Monica.
Oh. So things have been going a little.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Things have been going a little sloppy for them, and Jessica took just a nice, great swing at that last ball with no tentative, nothing. She just took a great rip at it.
Yeah, the smiles are definitely a little bit less over on the far side of the court after that 6-0 run.
Oh, no.
Head ball.
Tia seems to be walking it off.
Yes, she is, but you just never like to see a ball come up high. I know that Courtney didn't mean to hit it up there. She shrugs it off. That's a great two-handed backhand lob by Monica. Top spin rolling.
Oh, she was sitting on it.
Still have one more. They're on the 2 now, Jessica and Courtney. The ball sails deep. So we're side out at 8-9. It's an effective third shot to set up the 5th shot drop. Monica had missed some of her third shot drops recently, so I like that strategy to drive it and come in behind it.
Well, that lob
Good
would have worked
pressure.
against every other player that wasn't left-handed.
Yeah, that's right. It hits. Either hit them or hit the line, but they got it in, so it's on the 2 now. This is riveting, pressure-packed pickleball we're watching here.
So we're at 8-9 with Tia serving. Stuck in the crossbar.
Monica's coming up short on her drops. She's a little tight still.
No, their last drive on 3 was great. She should have just stayed with it.
I know, just stay with the drive.
Really,
How close was that, do you
really
think?
big side out. Okay, let's see if that secret strategy is going to pay off here.
Oh,
Wow,
that's a great
Tia.
cover, Tia.
Because that was a great shot by Jessica.
Jess is playing so well. She did everything in that point. She reset, power, good footwork, movement.
So we've got match point on the paddle of Courtney Clark. Right on the line.
Oh my goodness. 2 or 3 line balls, back of the line balls, and they're still a little tentative, you can tell. There's that third
Back
shot
to the
drive.
drive,
There we go.
yeah.
Yep. That's a good dig. Yep. Just keep on getting it back.
Well, we're getting our money's worth.
We are. That's a rare unforced error by Jess.
Everybody's a little tight right now.
Yeah.
Well, 10-10 will do that.
That's right. There we go. No more third shot drops from Monica. Nice defense by Courtney.
Yeah, she covered both sides on that one.
She did. She really did. Monica had her set up pretty nicely. She dug herself out of it. That was out, so
Definitely.
2 match points. That's a
Just
big
clutch,
pressure.
clutch play by Monica.
Yeah, I know, that's
Especially
a
after-
pressure-packed point.
Oh, that might have been an out ball. Wow.
Oh, great job.
After our 1 seed really just rolls through, the tough tested team of Samari and Clark take it 12-10, 12-10. Very resilient team today.
Very resilient. I'm impressed. I've seen Jess in the Michigan Pickleball League a lot, and I've seen her at this level before.
When I came for the last Michigan Pickleball, after seeing her here, I was so impressed with how well she played. I thought, oh wow, she's really playing well. And then I've seen her play well here so far this year.
Yep. So if her teammate Casey's at home watching, for the Detroit Vipers,
right?
Nice showing from your fellow teammate. And if Chris, if you're listening, shout out to the Michigan Pickleball League. Looking forward to that starting back up here in its second season at the end of March. We're going to get a word with the winners here shortly. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for those on Selkirk TV for joining us tonight. We're going to do a quick Selkirk commercial. All right, we are back. We've got the winning team here coming up to join us in the booth right now. Just making their way over here. We'll get a quick word from them.
Yeah. Can we sit down for this one? It was 12-10, 12-10. Was it actually? Was it really? I thought it was 11-9. I mean, I'll do it. Shoot. Was it really 12-10 in the first? I don't know. You're stepping on the thing, sorry.
Graphics ready.
What a resilient team you guys proved to be tonight. And I want to know how many more Thrive paddles are going to get sold after this tournament today.
I mean, I think I'm like the top seller, so probably a lot.
Big demand for the Thrives now after that performance tonight. So what are your guys' thoughts? 12-10, 12-10, oh my gosh.
That's not my duper, actually.
I saw that last time.
It's 4-9. Yeah. We got to get someone to change
and
that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, where are you from?
Well, here now.
You own Byron Center, apparently.
It's Michigan. What'd you ask? Oh, 12-10, 12-10. I didn't even know it was 12-10 in the first game. I thought it was
I don't know. It was
11-9.
all a blur. But we came back from
It
like
was
2-9
yeah,
or something like
it was
that.
a big comeback, yep. So, I don't know. I feel like we're pretty hyped right now. I mean, we bring a lot of energy, which might not like come off the best, and like it's hard when you're playing friends because obviously I know Monica and Tia very well. I've partnered with them in tournaments, but I just know for like our sake we need to be intense every single point or else we're gonna start like with the letdown. And that's kind of what happened to me and Mix last weekend. Like we just kind of let down after a match, and I was like, we're not letting down at all tonight.
I noticed that on game one when you two were going back after a good point, you're building each other up,
Yeah.
giving
Yeah.
each other come on.
Yeah.
And then you started off in that second game going on a nice roll, forcing them to take both of their timeouts early.
Yeah.
And you two were really on fire. I mean, your energy level
it
was
was
super high.
8-2.
I
yeah.
know.
But then when they made their run, we
Yeah,
could
they
see
did.
you
They did good.
you kept your energy, but I could definitely sense a little difference in the
Like the oh
and
shoot moment.
yeah, right. So
I mean,
so
I missed an easy one that like flew out, and then also Tia and Monica.
With the net.
They start. Yeah,
They
there was a
did
net
good.
ball.
Yeah,
they
they
stopped
did.
not. They stopped missing, and
yeah,
obviously they're both amazing players. And
Yeah.
they stopped missing and they started
it
executing
really
with more
helped
speed.
that- yeah, and it really helped that. I mean, they've never played Courtney. I kind of said she's like my secret weapon right now because no one knows her, no one knows her game. So I brought her in here. I was like, it's gonna be great. No one knows your strengths and weaknesses. So now they gotta start figuring it out.
Yeah, they do. There was one time when Monica had a really good series of shots on you.
Yeah.
And I forget if it was, she went to both your forehand and your backhand, but you dug them all, and then then I think she came in close. That was an amazing point.
Crucial point.
I
Crucial
don't
point
even
at the
know.
end.
They did great.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just trying to survive out there.
Yeah.
I was trying to thrive out there.
Yeah. It's a good thing though, because we drove together, so the ride home.
Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, we gotta win, or
Well, there was one stretch where you two just couldn't miss any of your speed ups, especially you, Jess. There's a series where you reset, you dug dinks, your footwork is amazing, and then it finished off with a speed up from you. So hats off to how well you played tonight. That was amazing.
yeah, she did great.
And I feel like in the beginning we kind of started slow. I mean, obviously 3-9 is not a great start, but then we just turned it around because we knew that if we just start, like we were making a lot of mistakes, they weren't missing, and our strategy completely changed.
It did.
Well, Greg and I were talking about how when they did get off to that lead, you hadn't seen that kind of speed all night. So and then we felt like you adjusted to the speed, and then from there on you handled it very well.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of close games tonight. Like we started the first round, it was like 2-6, and then we won 11-7, and then 2-6 again, and then the last one with Kim and Catherine, it was another like battle. So we had a lot of battles tonight. So
really great players.
Yeah, it shows you the level that Kim and Catherine are on, right?
Oh yeah.
Only lose to the champions. So.
Yeah. Yep. It was good. We're excited.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
get to teach in the morning.
Teach.
Great.
Pickleball.
Okay. Yeah. Where at?
Courtney teaches.
In Middlebury at Pickle House.
All right.
Shout out.
Great.
And Mishawaka Field House. Shout out too.
And tell my friends at Pickle House I said hi.
I will.
We will. We'll tell Dave George you say hi.
Yeah, please do.
Yep.
Hi, David George.
I
just did.
It's hard to imagine
he better be.
it's hard to imagine how much credit David George is going to take for all this.
Oh,
all of it.
I'll take it.
So what's next for you two?
I don't know.
We got signed by PPA, so you probably won't see much of us after this.
Well, congratulations, but shucks.
We were there when it happened, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Are you any of you coming back for mixed?
So I'm gonna play with Casey again.
Okay,
For sure,
great.
no doubt.
All
I'm
right.
excited for it. Obviously, can't miss an opportunity to play with him.
So now, are you? What is this for you? How many times have you been here this year? Are you two for four in titles? This is your second title, right?
Second 2 for 4. Yep.
Yeah.
I got second in mixed last week, and then T and I lost to Lucia and Toki in the first one.
All right. Well, great. Can't wait for to see you come back and play some mixed. And Courtney, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, second TPN, you got to win. Ooh, that's crazy.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Great job. It was a great night with our ladies play here in Byron Center at All In Pickleball TPN. We're back again next Thursday.
Next Thursday, got 18 teams again for the men's division. We'll have a qualifier round before we go live at probably 6:30 again with the round of 16.
Then the future probably is us blowing a wall out here so we can add some more courts so we can make the night not quite take so long.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in. For those on Selkirk TV, thank you for watching. We're coming at you from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Tell everybody about us. And for all those that are accustomed to All In Pickleball Gym, we thank you for your continued support. Selkirk TV, Elders Helpers, Michigan Youth Pickleball Association. It's been a great night.
Good night.